we'll be learning about page setup and printing. We'll learn about column, page break, line number, and hyphenation. So the very first step is to go to the layout option again. So when you click on the layout option, you can see column written over there. So simply click on the column and you can see 1, 2, 3 left and right written. So now I'll show you how this works. So I'll just simply go down on my page. I have collected some information so I can show you how all this works. So wherever I want my columns to change, I'll just simply select the cursor. And if so what column really is for that, instead of just having to write in this one line, I want separate column for it. So I'll show you how this works. So I'll go and click on column and I'll click on 2. As you can see, my words have shifted and it has formed 2 columns, and I can go in column and click on 3, and now it has 3 parts, 3 columns on the page. So how it works is when you have to write some very small content. Suppose my content was only till the flagship project off, and my the rest of the page would have been empty. So the column works really well if you do not want to waste your page and you want to get something printed. So you can get easily all the columns in one page itself. So now I'll just go back and just go to column 1. So this is what column is for. The next we'll learn about is page break. So what page break, I'll tell you. So there are 2 ways to work around page break. So the very shortcut method to work around page break is control plus enter. So what page break is, if you suppose I'm writing till here and I do not want to write on this page, I want to go to the next page, I want to start the content from the next page. So I can simply click control plus enter and I'll show you. You can see it has automatically shifted to me to the next page. So this is how page break works. And the other way to go and work on page break is, you can see a break written over there. You can click on break. There's page column written. You simply click here and you can see I'm again onto the next page. So that's how page break works. There's also page. Okay, so I got way too many page breaks. So I'll show you how a page break works around the column option also. So I'll go and select on the page break and I'll click on, I'll just give the column, let's suppose 2 columns. Suppose I want page break from the disadvantaged people. I'll go and click on break. I'll click on column and you can see disadvantage has shifted to the next column, and this is how page break works. So I'll just go and make it page and you can see now it has also come onto the next page. So you can work around it. Right now I'll just go back to how my words were so that I can tell you about the next thing, which is text numbers. So sorry, line number. So what line number is, I'll show you. This line number written again on the layout option. If you want a 1, 2, 3 numbering on your page, this is what line numbering is for. So let's click on line number and I'll click on continuous. You can see, I'll show you now from page 1 itself. um, See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there's 7, and then there's 8, 9. So it continues page number. Line number means that you select on the continuous, and all of your pages in your document will be numbered accordingly. Suppose if you don't want the continuous and you want a fresh page number on each page, so you can go to line number and you can click on restart each page. Now I'll show you. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's again 1, 2. It's again 1. It's again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how line number works. But right now I do not need line number, so I'll just simply click on none. The last thing which we'll learn about is hyphenation. So what hyphenation simply means is, I'll show you. Suppose you can see how there's some space like left on the right side after learning or completely, and 1,60,000, there's some space. You can sort of fit 1 or 2 letters over there. So that's where hyphenation comes in. I'll go and click on hyphenation and I'll click on automatic. I can see how my page words have shifted. Earlier they weren't like this. You can see over here on the second last line there's touch and there's hyphen. So this is, and there's again allowing the children. There's again a hyphenation being used. So this is what hyphenation is used for.